Good morning, madam.
How you doing?
We are well.
How was your holiday?
It was nice.
So before you start, kindly let's arrange our class into rows so that I can be able to move around. Kindly do that. I want rows. As you arrange our class into rows, class rep, kindly come and pick this litter. It should work in a clean classroom. Ramon, class rep, come. Make sure that near you there's no litter. Let's have one class. Let's have one class. Yes, thank you so much. Last time, before we start the session, I'll just give out the class attendance. Make sure that you tick against your name and kindly don't tick for anyone. Make sure that you tick against your name. Last semester, you in part 4, your attachment. I hope all of you were attached somewhere in a hotel establishment. And with that, we are going to start with your experience in the hotel, which our main topic was guest experience management. We'll be tackling this topic for the whole of this week. Today we are going to start with coordinating guest interaction. I want 2 people to give me their view on how their guest experience was, where they were attached. Kindly. Yes?
I was attached at a restaurant in Kimani Street, and on one day, as I was carrying my tray full of coffee, I bumped into a guest. The coffee anguka spilled on the guest, and also the guest was seated in the next table. Because I was just a trainee, I had to call the manager to help in apologizing to both the guests that mwenye alinigonga and the one who had sat down.
Okay. Excuse me, those who are talking, kindly shut up and hear the story. According to Emma's view, we can hear that Emma had a bad guest experience or guest interaction. Any other person with a different view? Yes, Mercy?
I was attached at a resort in Kisumu called Siala Resort, and I had the most beautiful guest experience. There were guests coming from China, coming for vacation to Kisumu, and we interacted, and they tipped me heavily.
Okay, that's a nice guest experience. As you can hear from Dottie's experience, she had a very good guest interaction. Our learning outcome for today . Number 1, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to define what is guest experience. The second learning outcome, you should be able to state outcome, we should explain the attributes of good guest experience. Before that, I want us to watch a video just for 2 minutes. I've shared in your groups. Kindly make sure that you watch that video for 1 minute of the definition of guest experience. Kindly open your eyes up and watch. Thank you for that. Guest experience. It encompasses every interaction a guest has with a hospitality establishment from initial booking to departure. It includes all touch points such as interaction, front office, quality room service, and everything. In short, guest experience is the relation that a guest encounters from the time that guest enters your establishment to the time that guest leaves your establishment. Are you together?
Yes.
You have a clear understanding of guest experience. We'll go to the second thing, which is the evolution of guest relation in hospitality. Evolution of guest relation experience in hospitality. I know most of us here, we are of different age. Kuna wale Gen Zs, kuna millennials. But all of you have an experience of all the establishments mostly in Nairobi. The first hospitality industry was the early stage. Early stage, mostly they were just